One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. Basically a month into the season, here in week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Beebe. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The run inside. It's Lewis. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That's not... going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the sophomore running back. What a game he had last time out. Found Pater 3 times just under 100 yards in their win. Throwing, Carr. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Running inside, it's Mobley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Grab behind the line, it's Mobley. Across the 25. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check down throw, but he got it to...
Might have a chance. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or...
Big guy tries to barrel in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The give on the counter. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, you get into the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out. And the linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Holstein. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And the Cavaliers look to keep this drive humming. Throwing, Holstein. Snagged in the middle, it's Davis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Cavaliers can really attack on this second and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Now here's Holstein. Fires to the wideout. And the third down pass is incomplete.
But man, those sting, man. Third down, the money down. Your guy's got to come through. You had a good play called. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt on any down, but especially third down.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Holstein to throw for it on fourth. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Cavaliers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They go play action with Holstein. Bring in the heat. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Quarterback may change this route. Carr. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
Booster. Carr from the gun on third down. Fires to the big fella. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Play action, C.J. Carr. Unleashes one. Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. The run inside. It's Mobley.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to the ground with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
From the gun on third down, Carr. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
The Irish send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Kick is in the air. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it towards the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about punt.
Holstein on the play fake. Makes the grab. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming.
Complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Reads it, fires complete. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside, it's Lewis. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Holstein to throw. It's caught. Got a little grass. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Holstein. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Eli spinning it again. Throws to the wideout. All alone, he's got it. Gets away from one, finds some space. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Trying to make Matt, turning it on. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. The Cavaliers want to move quickly. Oh, it's a reverse. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Eli Holstein to throw. Flips it out to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Here comes the heat. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That brings him to within 1.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here. Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires and picked off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Finds his man. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Fighting Irish called their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Making side adjustments here. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Carr to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it way down the field. He's loose. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He got loose and it was lights out after that. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Holstein. This time he's got it. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Hunt is on its way. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here come the Irish back on offense. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Throwing, Carr. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Play fake, Holstein. Got his man out of the backfield. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Virginia will call its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Under fire. Right down the middle. Got his man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Throwing, Holstein. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the catch. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Cavaliers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Fighting Irish head coach coming out of the locker room at the half. This is exactly what he expected from two undefeated teams, very closely matched opponents, and that's exactly how it played out in the first half. But he believes his team is better, and they can make some noise here to start the second half. I'll let you know on how things are developing here on his sideline as the game goes on. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Carr sets up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Wide receiver going in motion. They're in the gun, third down. Here's Carr. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed. Oh, what a move to get open. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Offense working from the pistol. Looking for a crease. It's Lewis. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Lined up in the gun, third down, Eli Holstein. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Makes the grab. Maybe a crease. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Here's a hit. Takes a hit as he fires. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Play fake. Carr. Lets it go to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them.
Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Irish. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Leaves it with the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the inside give. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Holstein from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Here's Holstein to throw. It's on target and complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Back to pass, it's Holstein. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
And the gun on 3rd down. Here's Holstein. Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Notre Dame sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On the move, he fires. He's open on the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Mobley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Here's Carr to throw. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Fighting Irish now with a third down play to open the final period. He might want another play. Running inside. It's Mobley. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. He's got the back in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Eli Holstein to throw. Pocket breaking down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
And the Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Notre Dame sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Carr on play action. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewart, nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks and have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. This offense has it with really good field position. Gonna run it. It's Mobley. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll move the wide receiver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's 2nd and long. Pulls and throws off the RPO. There he goes. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
What an unbelievable effort that time by the running back. Great vision and showing off his speed. And now with that big gain, he puts his head coach in a position where he's going to have to make a decision here what he wants to do on 4th and short.
Right. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. The RPO, it's complete.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. At the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Throwing, Carr. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. To the air, it's Carr. Here's the pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to... Oh, he's got some space. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. The Cavaliers are in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
Face mask penalty costs the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Holstein. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. To the air. It's Holstein. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down. Fourth down, Holstein. Slings it downfield. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. That fourth down penalty feels as if it is really going to be costly, but we're about to find out now. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Holstein. Moving away from pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Touchdown, Cavaliers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their second. They'll have one left. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. Timeout on the field. The Cavaliers have taken their final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, Carr. Complete out of the backfield. Open space at the 25. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear